So exam season has crept up from absolutely nowhere, and in a couple of weeks' time you'll be sitting down at a wobbly desk, desperately trying to remember what your lecturer said about something or other, wishing that you had paid attention instead of Snapchatting your crush. And if that sounds like you, then never fear, because I'm here to give you guys some quality tips on how to prepare for exams so that you can go into that exam hall and not feel like you're gonna break down in tears. You're welcome. Start revising early. And by that I don't mean a day before the exam as opposed to an hour before the exam. It will benefit you so much more if you start revising early and then do a little bit each day leading up to the exam, as opposed to cramming an entire term's worth of knowledge into the space of a few days. And that leads me on to my next tip. Go through everything that you've learnt for that module and just pick out the key topics that you know that you're going to need to learn in detail for that particular exam. That way you're not going to be revising anything that you don't need to revise. You could also make a list of all the topics or readings that you've done throughout the semester that you think might link to your main topics that you can go over briefly, and then you've got something extra to link to in the exam. Unfortunately, this is not just an excuse to buy pretty highlighters and gel pens for you to use once and then shove under your bed to gather dust. I know that feeling all too well. If you're a person that finds self-motivation quite hard, then make a timetable so that you can space out your studying over a longer period of time. If you aim to do a few hours a day with breaks in between, that way you'll get everything that you need to do completely done without stressing yourself out because you're doing too much. Does that make sense? If you find yourself spending more time looking for notes that you've lost as opposed to actually revising, sort out a specific space in your room to keep folders and booklets and notes and everything that you need organised either between classes or modules or semesters. That way you'll be spending more time revising, which is actually going to benefit you, as opposed to racking your brains for 2 hours trying to think why you're missing things. Trust me, organisation helps so much. I mean, technically this is something that you should do continuously throughout the semester, but you know what, when you've got 1,000,001 things to do, you've got a lot of classes, you've got a job, you've got responsibilities, sometimes you can forget. Make a list of all the key papers and articles and readings that you are going to need for that exam. Go through each one individually and only highlight the important things. I cannot stress that enough. If you highlight everything, you might end up with an aesthetically pleasing looking paper, but not a very helpful one. Make a brief summary of each paper with some key themes or quotes that you think might be useful to use in the exam, as well as your own thoughts and opinions to make you sound super smart. Well, I hope that you found these tips helpful, and good luck for your exams. You're gonna do great. Just take it a little bit at a time and you'll be fine. I am now going to ignore everything that I just said and procrastinate by watching YouTube videos for 6 hours. I'm just kidding. Goodbye.